are a godsend because it's like I don't have to move the mic away, take off the headset if I need to cough or something like that. It's like switch, and we're good.
Yeah, it takes me like 3 minutes to get comfortable with a headset. Like,
yeah.
So if I have to move my headset because I have to cough, it's bad.
Yeah.
So then I'm sitting there playing with it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's Smash Brothers happening in front of me. So.
But yeah, right now, LOE1 and Zinoto going their trademark characters against Colinies and Cilvanis. And it looks like Colinies is going to be the fox, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Colinies is the fox.
So that means Cilvanis is the Mewtwo there.
Yes.
Now, do you know where he's from?
I believe they're both from Northeast Ohio.
Okay.
Oh, and there we go. We are going to have a Luigi up B. We saw those earlier from Josters, how devastating they can be.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been, since he was 88 after the hit, that would have been around 64 before the hit.
Oh my goodness.
Which is disgusting.
The Luigi dash attack, that's my favorite move in this entire game. It brings joy to my heart.
I mean, honestly, it can be underrated, I feel, because it's really good if you know your opponent's going to spot dodge and you want to try and force them off the stage because it lasts so long.
Great forward air. Not quite taking Zinoto stock. We're getting very, very close.
Almost getting a gimp on Luigi there with those down airs as well.
LOE1's that guy who he presses buttons sometimes, but they're like the right buttons.
Yeah, and it works.
Oh, great air dodge read from Cilvanis.
Yeah, that is definitely one of the biggest drawbacks for Luigi is his recovery. It's got good distance, but the problem is it's really linear and really predictable. So if you can read it, you can punish it so hard.
Especially if you can't mash, and LOE1 cannot mash.
Yeah, but Cilvanis here putting in work, getting a lot of these offstage gimps against LOE1 and Zinoto.
Very good stuff. And that back throw is going to finish off Colony's second stock.
Yeah. Mewtwo's definitely going to want to save these stocks right now because he's got 2 right now and he's sitting at 115 and every stock is going to count against
He's
this
so
team.
light though. I thought LOE1 was going to go for the pre-patch right there. I think it would have worked.
Maybe. I mean, it's hard to say. At the very least, you get a good amount of damage.
But instead of going with a safe option, just going for the up air.
Yeah.
Gonna air dodge through it though.
Oh, nice down tilt from Zinoto there to try and keep Colonies off the stage here.
Oh, and the forward throw just gonna chuck him away into the blast zone.
I mean, the blue team is just doing a good job of finding ways to close out these stocks here. And anytime that they get those openings, they're really doing a good job on capitalizing.
Yes, they're doing a great job pushing their advantage. Back throw, though, getting close on Zinoto.
Yeah.
Only at 99%, but that is such a strong throw, and it's right at the edge there.
Wow.
Oh, that was very good awareness from Colonies. Not quite going to find the stock, though.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because they really needed that stock. Because right now it's all up to Cilvanis. Trying to get the gimp on him, but the nice thing about Diddy is you can just charge those barrels for days.
Where you going, Zinoto?
Unless you do that. Wow.
Good nair. Oh, yeah. Clap to the up smash. Just not the up smash you expect to see sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like one of the things that's happening for Colonies and Cilvanis is that they're trying to go for the offstage gimps so much that they're constantly giving up that stage control.
I think so. I think a little bit more stage awareness might be good, and just keeping maybe a little bit more stage presence. But it was getting them some good mileage, though. So it's hard. It's like, do you want to commit more to that strategy, or do you want to go back to a more balanced style? Yeah,
and that's always the challenge of just figuring out what you need to do in the situations you're in. Because once they started getting behind, it's like, do you go for those high-risk situations to try and bring it back through that, or do you try and just go for the safer edge guard options where you're trying to guard their get-up, where you're not sacrificing as much stage position and keeping yourself safer, but you're not getting those stocks as easily. But right now, blue team's doing a really good job of forcing the red team to the edge, and that up B going to take that stock not even 20 seconds into the match.
I feel like LOE1 watched Johnster play and he got inspired. He's like, I'm going to hit these up Bs too.
Apparently so. I mean, that's the second one in this set. Red team finally able to get some stage control here and doing a good job of keeping it separated, but nearly losing.
Oh no, the misfire the other way. And that's going to catch him out. Luigi's still alive here.
Yeah, just barely though. Man. I mean, that was definitely a good call going high after the misfire because that gave him more options in order to get back to the stage. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Zinoto being a wrecking ball right now.
Yeah.
I'm really liking Cilvanis is using, I believe what it's called is phasing is what a lot of the Mewtwo's call it, where they air dodge and then they throw out a fair or an aerial while they're landing.
Yeah, I mean, Mewtwo's air dodge is just such a great mix-up tool because you can't tell where he's going when he does it.
He's like, I'm invisible, you don't know.
Yep. I mean, you can just barely tell by the movement of the spark as he's teleporting, but it just happens so quick that you can't really react to it.
And the Dragon Ball Z right there, one of Colony's favorite options is perfect pivot down smash by the ledge. That's what he was getting in position to do. Not finding it there, though.
Yeah, and finally able to take off at least one stock from the blue team here.
That is a super good option right there. That is incredible. I'm surprised I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I mean, honestly, just jumping off of him like that leaves him in so much hit stun that your partner is free to do whatever they want. Basically.
When you got the Luigi Shoryuken, that's a fantastic option.
Yeah.
So this is like almost a Mount Everest. If they still had all 6 stocks, it would definitely be Mount Everest.
I mean, if he were to bring this back, put this man on the PGR. I don't care. I don't care what other wins he has this season. Put him on the PGR if he brings this back.
There's one. Just 4 more to go.
Yep.
And it looked like LOE1 was trying to get a Cyclone Gimp right there.
Yeah, because you can't catch Mewtwo as he's coming out of that tornado like that. But right now, he is just really trying to play it as safe as possible. But with the blue team having their skill and easily able to get that stage control, it's definitely not easy for him to fight back here.
Got the grab into the Cyclone, not quite going to find it. Diddy up air, and Cilvanis having a hard time coming back to the stage here.
Yeah, I mean, blue team just running over them, unfortunately.
Look at, oh, never mind. We already talked about that. I was like, look at Slam Shady and Waddle, but they're still in the same position as what